guys, so today I'll be interviewing Chris for my vibe check interview video. We've been friends for a while now at Franklin, so I thought it would be perfect to choose him to interview him for this assignment. So, Chris, can you tell us more about yourself?
Uh, as H said, I've been knowing H since freshman year. A little bit about like my extracurriculars. I'm a member of National Honor Society. I'm the captain of the tennis team. I am a PR officer for the Black Culture Club.
That's really cool. Okay. So, how do you feel about the current state of this pandemic?
Um, I feel as if it's surreal. Like this kind of seems like something you see in a movie. To say it doesn't feel like these things actually happen, but we're living in a reality. So
Mm-hmm. How are you coping with the negative effects of this coronavirus had on your life? How are you coping with the negative effects that coronavirus had on your life? Do you have any tips that might help others cope?
well, the way I look at life in is like all things happen for a reason, and so a hurricane can come in and wipe the city. Maybe you just needed some cleaning. So I've been kind of looking at this pandemic as a reset button for like the world, because I feel like we move so fast paced all the time, and it's a constant competition and a constant rush that we just needed something to like have a chill out, sit down, and enjoy life. And came to the point to where everyone has to stay home. So I feel like that's good. Like for example, um, I had to drive to go get groceries for my family the other day, and while I was driving, I looked out on the bridge and it was clear. There was nobody on the roads. You could see the sun. The sun was beautiful. Everything was just felt peaceful. So I just feel like you know this thing happened for a reason. It's not just a virus. I feel.
Yeah, but I feel like one really big negative thing that it has on us as seniors is like all of our senior events being canceled and stuff, which really sucks, you know?
Yeah, it sucks. But again, you know, there's just other events to look forward to. Yeah,
Yeah,
not having a prom and a graduation may suck,
yeah.
but when this is free, I feel like if we are able to see each other again, it would just make our bond closer, and we wouldn't take all this time we had together for granted.
Yeah, that's true. Um, do you have any tips that might help others cope?
Um, do some things that in your house while you're stuck inside that makes you feel better about yourself, like positive things. Like for
Mm-hmm.
me, I don't typically like yard work, but I picked it up, and I feel like it's a good exercise. It feels like you're doing something. You feel a little bit healthier. Planning
Yeah,
and
you
mowing
feel
the
more
lawn and
productive.
doing all these other things have been pretty good. Going to play tennis and going for runs, I feel like keep me energized. And when I'm not sulking and sitting at home, I feel like I'm better by myself. Uh, just anything that makes you happy, whether that's watching a show or reading a book. Just that experiment. Try something that will help you out.
Okay. Are there any positive effects from this pandemic?
Um, a major positive effect is that my sister recently had a newborn child, and a big thing for me was that I had to make the most of my time now before I move away for college. But I have such a hectic schedule that I didn't feel like I would have been there for those essential parts in her life. But with this pandemic and me being stuck inside, basically, I have more time to spend with my niece and more time to spend with my family in general. Something that I probably wouldn't have gotten if we were still at school.
Mm-hmm. And where do you see yourself 1 year from now? What do you hope to be doing and why?
Well, I hope that we will be in college now. We wouldn't have to deal with anything like this. I hope to be becoming well accustomed with the culture at Villanova, rather with the schoolwork and seeing what do I need, balancing out my school time or my free time. Hopefully, looking at ways to make a little money so I can help pay for like my room and board, my books. Probably, hopefully, being an RA or working in the library. I mainly hope to be resourcing well early for job opportunities, whether that be, um, you know, looking for internships or in general, just looking for businesses and keeping in contact with different people and maybe picking up a new class, something that can better my understanding on like life and business or just in general. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
Chris.